Underwater lakes and river. Water underwater. How is this possible? From Owеу Iʻlаnd Lake to secret rivers beneath the Antarctica. Here are 5 spectacular underwater lakes and rivers you've probably never seen before. Welcome again to Brain Getty. Number 5. Owеу Iʻlаnd Lake. The fun part about this place is that it is a lake under a lake located in Dоnеgал, Ireland. Owеу Iʻlаnd is a rocky islet with no permanent residents on the northwest tip of the island. There is the lake on the cliff tops overlooking the ocean. So how did people find out there was a lake underneath it? There is an extremely muddy sinkhole that you can climb into that will take you to a silt beach in a cave. This lake is about 50 meters underground and is fed by the Atlantic Ocean, and the lake above that trickles below. It is about 150 meters long and ends in a pool known as the Pool of Tranquility. It is quite a magical place as you descend into the cavern. The walls are covered with bioluminescent organisms that will help you find your way. Number 4. The underwater torrent of the Black Sea. Another fascinating underwater river lies unnamed beneath the Black Sea and features wondrous waterfalls and swarming rapids. If this waterway were on land, it would be considered the 6th largest river in the world based on the capacity of water which runs through it. This unnamed pathway is so massive, it holds 10 times the amount of water than Europe's biggest river, the Rhine. Up to 35 meters deep and 1 kilometer wide, this churning channel snakes sneakily along the belly of the Black Sea due to its extremely high level of salinity. The water found here is physically prevented from mixing with the lesser salty waters of the surrounding sea. Scientists from the University of Leeds began tracking the river's progress with an underwater robot until the machine vanished into the cavernous abyss at around 60 kilometers deep. Number 3. The Hamza River. The Amazon River is one of the world's most diverse passages of water and by far holds the greatest flow of any river, surpassing the Nile, Mississippi, and the Yangtze combined. To further glorify this rich natural wonder, there is another spectacular body of water located 4,000 kilometers below its belly. The Hamza River is an underground river named after its discoverer, geophysicist Vali Hamza. Upon its unearthing in the 1980s, while the Amazon beats the latter in length, the Hamza River surpasses with an astounding 200 kilometers wide at its narrowest point and 400 kilometers wide at its widest. While this broad measurement may seemingly dwarf the mighty Amazon, the amount of water flow deems the chasma a mere minnow in comparison. As water ebbs through the Hamza at a slow, steady trickle of 1 million gallons per second, it rushes through the Amazon at a whopping 35. Still, this underwater river is impressive in itself and adds to the allure and wonder encompassing beautiful Brazil. Scientists claim that the world would be completely covered in water if it weren't for this amazing liquid abyss beneath the Earth's external crust. Interested in other fascinating phenomena that exist underwater? Watch the latest videos and don't forget to subscribe to what lurks below. Number 2. Secret Rivers of Estonia. Legends and stories about Estonia's secret rivers have been around for centuries. Animals, and sometimes even people, would be carried underground by the streams. Estonia is a country in northern Europe that borders the Baltic Sea and includes over 1,500 islands with thousands of lakes. The water of Estonia is considered its most valuable natural resource. Researchers from Tallinn University say that the secret rivers are true and that there are probably hundreds of them beneath the surface of the country. How is that possible? Part of the reason is because nearly half of the mainland is covered with carbonate rocks such as limestone. Over time, the land has been casted or eroded, making it easy for water to create fissures and sinkholes. This, in turn, both hid and created many of the secret rivers in the area. Ones that were on the surface would fall into sinkholes and then start flowing underwater. After a further study, the Estonian Book of Wilderness lists 40 secret rivers with their starting and ending point. So in case your cows disappear, you can try to find them before they get swept away. Number 1. Antarctic Lakes. The continent of Antarctica is so inhospitable and cold that everyone thought the whole place was just frozen ice. Then a man named Jonathan Kingsley came along and changed everything. Kingsley, I know, perfect name, right? In 2010, he was observing a picture from Google Earth of the Nelson Ice Shelf in Antarctica. When he did, he noticed that there were water channels that could clearly be seen from the sky channels that would only exist if there was a lake nearby. The idea of such a drainage system in Antarctica was long thought of as impossible because of the cold temperatures. But Kings Lake's discovery prompted a more rigorous search of Antarctica, and researchers found around 700 different drainage systems throughout the continent, each of them feeding a lake in one form or another. Some of the water even traveled 75 miles in order to reach its final destination. Recent inventories have identified 379 lakes in Antarctica, and we will probably find more. Now we know that Antarctica has many subglacial lakes covered by several kilometers of ice. Interested in other fascinating phenomena that exist in our world today? Watch the latest videos and don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Thank you.